let's queer up education. After a year of Missouri's anti-LGBTQ plus laws, high schoolers speak out, electing trans homecoming queen. Oak Park High School in Kansas City has just crowned 17-year-old Tristan Young as the school's homecoming queen. Young is the second transgender girl to be crowned homecoming queen by the school, following in the footsteps of Landon Patterson, who was queen in 2015. North Kansas City schools celebrated the win by posting photos of Young's crowning. Thousands of comments poured in on the post showing support and celebration. Unfortunately, the transphobic comments rolled in as well. Riley Gaines, a former college swimmer who has been a vocal opponent of trans women competing on women's sport teams, was one of the publicly criticizing Young's crowning. Luckily, Young's community publicly backed her up. Justice Horn, chair of Kansas City's LGBTQ Commission, tweeted in support of Young, saying, quote, "I uplift this against the transphobic comments against this young person who was named queen by their peers. I'm thankful the next generation of Kansas City is so kind," end quote. Asked about Young's crowning and the mixed reaction, a North Kansas City school official emphasized that students' votes determine the homecoming courts. Young competed for the title against 4 other students whom she recognized on social media after her win. Listen, the students voted, right? And she won. And I think that that's a reflection of this new generation. Like my niece and nephew, my niece is 20, my nephew's 17. And I tell you, like, my family, despite like some of the comments negative comments they've made about me, it's amazing how progressive they are. My niece, it's almost like, oh, you're trans, like, you know, you're still my aunt, you know, that kind of thing. Very progressive. And I think a lot of the young folks are like that. That's generation, what do they call that? Z. Gen Z.
Yeah, they are paving the way and setting the standard for societal and cultural change, even in Missouri.
You know, this story makes me so very, very happy because, okay, first I just need to get this out of the way. Riley Gaines, quit making hay off being a loser. Who do you think you are, Donald Trump?
Right.
Second of all, you go, girl. And to all your classmates, you go. You won a free and fair election. So of course there are going to be a lot of people that don't like you. That's just the way that's just where, yes, exactly. Fake students.
We're covering a story about crowning someone the queen of something that's made up, which is homecoming. Yes. And a swimmer may need to be crowned queen of being petty. Or coming out on social media against a made up thing, which is homecoming queen, which could be the same as, you know, you won any other election in a school environment by your peers. It is ridiculous that, you know, hate is coming from these types of places. And like you said, you know, just be a quiet loser.
Now, I would just like to give one more piece of advice to Ms. Young, the winner. No, seriously, and this isn't all serious. Stay out of the comment sections. It won't make you feel better, but you will feel better knowing that you have made such a wave that haters are coming out to do their thing. That means you've won.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, that's a really great advice you gave her. I was also going to say that, you know, despite all the backlash that the trans community is having, this is a testament to how far we have come. Because I can't even imagine being
I was going to ask you this specific question.
Yeah.
I wanted to go on record to say, could you have imagined at 17 years old when you were in high school that this conclusion of being voted by your peers, the Mean Girls environmental school,
it would have never happened.
It would have
never happened. Yeah. And even if I was voted, the administration would not have allowed it. So we have come far. We have a long way to go, but we've come far.
You know, and to me, that's really the heart of this story. We're really happy that you have won. But at the end of the day, it is not so consequential that you won. What is consequential is how you got to the point of winning. You know, everyone says that the radical GOP and the evangelicals are fighting culture war, and I would beg to differ. They are fighting a cultural war. What is going on in this high school in North Kansas City is what is frequently not going on in the halls of state houses in Florida and Alabama and in Tennessee and in Mississippi and other places around Texas. What is going on in the North Kansas City high school is a free and fair election to say this person can, while other people are saying this person can't. What's the difference in the two contrasts in North Kansas City, in that high school, in their election, and what's going on in the State House in Tallahassee? One deals with Gen Z, and one deals with older white men. That's what it comes down to. Right. That is not a culture war. That is a cultural war. And you know why this story is so big to those people that are holding on by their fingernails to say, don't say gay, don't say trans, let's ban the books, let's support Moms for Liberty? They are watching what's going to happen to their world.
Yeah.
Groups of people that are Gen Z go, what the are you talking about?
Exactly.
Of course I'm going to cast my vote this way. And those same people are going to cast their votes 5 years from now,
elections.
10 years from now, 20 years from now, in elections in completely different ways. Your time in Tallahassee is numbered. We're losing right now. But North Kansas City High School proves your time is running out. Congratulations to that trans winner at North Kansas City High School.
Congratulations.
Congrats.